Welcome, people, to the unknown world of freedom of speech. It's your boy Larry Belafonte, aka Price. And we here, man. We done made it. It's Monday. I know it's late, but hey, I'm still in the building. Make some noise. What's up? God, I know y'all hate me. Some of y'all probably gonna just catch this in the morning, but for the people who are up and still, rocking Monday night, hey, I'm here. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. And I gave you my all. Freedom of speech, what it do? I'm here, y'all. I've had, King, be quiet. Y'all know my dog always want to get on the podcast, so y'all bear with me. You know, we keeps it real raw and organic. King, stop, please. Stop hating. We keep it very raw and organic around here. I think we all know what I'm hitting on today. And I'm hitting on this shit. And I couldn't wait. And I've had a busy ass Monday. I've been all over the place, had all type of video cameos and shit to do. And I have a pre-recorded episode, but I didn't want to drop that today. You know what I mean? So I wanted to hit on what's going down now. And so here I am. I'm a little bit late, but shit, I'm in the building. You did? And I think we all are pretty I think we all could guess what your boy is about to have a nice little freedom of speech towards. And that's just the crazy ass shit that we dealing with when we dealing with the most idiotic, childish, fucking dickwad of a president on the face of leadership on this planet. It's crazy, man. Literally yesterday, for people who are living, in the ocean or somewhere, I don't know where you live, but yesterday we had multiple athletes, protest and, take knees and kneel during the game, during the flag and the national anthem and the whole 9 yards. And it was just this big thing about, it was dope. In a sense, it was dope, right? And so I'm going to give it to you from both angles. It was dope to see, at the end of the day, for whatever reason, to see the players, take their stand. Granted, well, I'll hit on that in a second, but it was dope to see, players unite and the people unite. Granted, they should have been doing that shit. Granted, they should have been doing it. It still was dope to see. You know what I'm saying? And it was a start. It wasn't, it's definitely far from over. But it was a start, and it was cool, right? And so that's in that hand. In another damn hand, though, why are y'all kneeling? What is bringing y'all to that knee now? Because Kaepernick damn near took his first knee almost a year ago. And so, if not a year ago. And so I'm so curious to know, what is it now? Why now? Is it because President Trump came from the big badass NFL, and now the owners now they feeling away? You know what I'm saying? Is it because you feel like, you got called sons of bitches, or they called some of your teammates? What is it? What exactly are we unifying for? You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I'm very curious to know. You got goddamn all type of damn cats out there taking knees that promised and swore up and down they'll never, Ray Lewis and damn people who said they would never take a knee. You got their asses out there on 2 knees. What are you doing? What exactly, what are you fighting for? Because I don't think you're fighting for the Kaepernick party and the freedom fighting and the black lives being slain and wrongfully being executed and with no justice. I don't think you guys are fighting that fight. So I'm fucking very curious to know what it was that some of y'all were taking knees for. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Trump's wild ass. We got Puerto Rico literally, which is a part of the United States. For the people who do not know, realize or understand or overstand this, you know, Puerto Rico is definitely a part of the damn United States. And to know this motherfucker ain't even mentioned them. You ain't even mentioned them. Like, you're more concerned with football and people not taking knees than all of these people losing their lives in a spot, in a country, in a place that is a part of this country. Like, the shit is scary. And for the people that are literally ignoring it, I just don't really want much to do with you. And it's nothing personal. Sorry, y'all. Had to roll that J. It's nothing personal, you know? It's nothing personal at all. But the truth of the matter is this. I'm not for the liabilities. I'm not for the dead weight. I'm not for the Uncle Toms. I'm not for the traitors. I'm not for the, like, any suspect activity. I can't be, when it's war season, you gotta move accordingly. When it's wartime, whether that's in the streets or whether that's how we dealing with it right now, you gotta, like, when you dealing with war in the streets, you not just going any and everywhere. You not just out and about. You not just kicking it with everybody. You feel me? Because niggas is liabilities. Somebody might cost you your life out here in these streets. You feel me? And so you not just sagging and sliding with just any and everybody, period. And the same goes with a true war. The true war. You know what I mean? Which the true war is this silent racial war that's been going on since we even got on this fucking... Hold on. And no, that is not Weezy Wee. That is the boy Larry Belafonte rolling up that gas. Firing up that gas. But you feel me? Because we going in tonight. I'm going to feed y'all. You know what I mean? I got to water y'all. Especially, you know, I know I'm a little late, so I'm going to make sure it count. And I know I'm starting off a little light. And y'all bear with me. Because we finna go in. Trust and believe that 100%. We about to go in. And, you know, it's scary. And when it's wartime, you got to move accordingly. I can't have nobody around me that's going to cost me or my family or anybody any extra harm or put any of my loved ones at risk by being just a fucking, I don't even know what to call you. I don't got words for the shit. And who I'm talking to is the people that are ignoring these truths. Because you say like, oh, how am I harming your family? Or if you're ignoring the fact that we're literally at, okay, think about this. While all this shit is going down right now, you know, kneeling, football, fucking protests, cops killing, you know, multiple people, different shades of people. Puerto Rico disasters not even being acknowledged. Hurricanes, earthquakes, people losing their lives every other day. Every day. What the fuck am I talking about? Every second seems like let's be real. And to know that, but then to also know you got Korea talking about, you know, they coming for niggas. They coming for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's all going to be Trump's fault. You got Korea saying these things. You got troops still out at war right now as we speak. It's not like we're just in fucking peaceful land and then all this crazy. It's already going down. And so to know that it's still being ignored is what is scary for me. And I can't fuck with it. You know, and it really kind of saddens me that, like, for instance, we had and have, we still have the opportunity to do one of the biggest things of our generation, make one of the biggest stands of this that this nation has ever seen. And we get a chance to do it the easiest. Like, be real right quick. Like, real fast one time for the boy. I need y'all to really be serious real quick. When you really think about what we're saying to do, which is simply not watch the shit on a Thursday and a Sunday. Find something more fucking valuable to do with your time than look at niggas clobber each other on TV, which is incredible to watch. Trust me, don't get it twisted. I love that shit. But I don't love it more than I love lives and justice and people being able to kiss their mother and see their kids. And I don't love that shit more than that. And it's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? And so to know that we have a shot to do something so huge, and we don't have to do it like the Black Panthers did it. We don't got to do it like Malcolm and Martin and Rosa Parks. Like, all you got to do is turn your fucking TV off on Sunday. Don't go to the game. Don't rock the jerseys, like, period. It's that simple. The players are in contract, so you don't got shit to worry about with them. They're going to get paid. Who it's going to hurt is the team owners and the organizations. That's who it's going to hurt. And what that is going to do is force their hand, which is going to bring justice and light. I won't say justice, but will bring light and bring justice to the situation going on with Kaepernick, because that is injustice. He's 100% fully qualified man and player who's being wrongfully not. He doesn't have a job because he used his freedom of speech and he didn't even talk. But, you know, we ain't even gonna go there. But, well, we will go there, but we'll go there in a second. And so, you know, to know that it's so small, something so simple that we are needed to do right now as a people, as a unit, as all. And I'm not talking to just black people, but I'm talking to black people. Y'all are who I'm talking to. I'm not just talking to y'all, though. This is for all people. But specifically, black people, y'all are killing me. And the shit is really heartbreaking. Like, to know that African Americans, black people, people of color at a point, when the shit was going down Rosa Parks, boycotted the bus system. Niggas was walking to work. They said, fuck these buses. You know what? They want to treat us like, and guess what happened? The buses started shutting down. Companies started losing money, shutting down. Period. We have the power. People equal power. And when the power's not being used properly, that's when you have the America we're in 2017 right fucking now. And y'all so scared of what? What do you lose? What do you lose by turning off your TV on Sunday? Please help me understand and overstand that. How much money are you really making in these bets? Like, is it worth ignoring our realities? It's scary, you guys, and I can't fuck with it. You know, I'm not fucking with it. I'm 26 years old, man. I'm not no fucking old ass dude that's telling y'all, turn down and just no. The life is real though. I'm telling you to open your eyes and don't ignore reality. I'm telling you to look at the world that you're living in. Look at your family. If you don't got kids, look at your young ones, your little cousins, little brothers, little friends. I don't know. Do you people not have anybody that you are looking to influence that have to grow up in this fucking world? You idiots. Like, straight up. Do you guys not think of that shit? You're shaping the world that our future young ones are about to have to live in. And this is what you do with the power and the opportunity to make change. You rather shape it to roll over. That's the shaping you guys would rather do. The rollover shape. Oh, shit. Ain't nothing gonna change anyway. He knew what he was doing when he took the knee. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Straight up. And I'm gonna be the one to tell you, shut up. Because it's corny. Like, first of all, he took the stand for us. Period. He took the stand for all people. He took the stand for justice. He took the stand like somebody yesterday told me, oh, well, he should do it on his own time, not at his place of work. Work is his time. Who else's fucking time is that? Like, it was some crazy ass shit. Some lady all in my comments talking crazy. And I'm like, now if he worked at Costco, fucking Home Depot warehouse where no one's at, no one's telling you to go protest there. Then I told her too, like, have you ever heard of a strike? Like, how you talking about protest on your own time? Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? There's millions of people watching. This is the perfect platform for the motherfucker to do what he's doing. Not at home where no one's at. No one's watching. No one can see. Like, what? Like, people are some people's logic and some of the shit that you guys say, it's like shut up, man. Y'all are literally just trying to find ways to ignore it and to justify ignoring it. And I can't fuck with it. Like, I love football, man. I got loved ones in the league as we speak, crushing shit. Shout out to my youngs in the league putting on for the shit. All my goodie youngins going crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing against the players. Like, this type of shit right now that I'm about to say shouldn't even have to be said, but some people are literally stupid enough and ignorant enough to believe that this shit is against the players or against the flag or against the veterans. No, it's against the fucking corrupted systems and the corrupted the slave owners, aka team owners. You know what I'm saying? And the corrupted fucking legal system and these cops with badges that are using the badges to disguise them as from being actual fucking murderers. Like, this is what it's all about, period, point blank. And if you don't understand and overstand that, then it's just not for you. You weak. I can't put it no other way, man. You weak. And you got to kind of stand over there. I'm not saying I'm harder. You might could whoop somebody's ass. You might fuck around and could whoop my ass. You catch me slipping on the right day. But you weak. You weak. Your heart is weak. Your spirit is weak. Your morals are weak. Simple as that. Because the shit's going on right now. We're not talking about old shit. We're not talking about Martin Luther King getting hit in the head with a rock. We're not talking about Malcolm X finding out that Elijah Muhammad was fucking sleeping with his assistants and shit and Malcolm turning against everything he thought he believed in. We're not talking about old shit. We're not talking about the first slave ship being called Old Sweet Big Baby Jesus or being named after Jesus, the first actual slave ship that made it to the States from Africa. We're not talking about that. We're talking about 2017, real life, shit going down. You know what I mean? And as much as I do want to give credit to the players, you know, that took their knees and the, you know what I mean, the owners, the everybody involved with taking the knee and we would cap shirts and all that shit, I commend y'all. So there's a small amount in that I you know, I got to tip my hat to. Not that I matter, you know, but at the end of the day, in my world, I matter. So I'm going to tip my hat to a couple of y'all cats. Nice amount. But overall, I'm very suspect as to what the fuck really went down yesterday and why. You know? Because if y'all was really about Cap and the reasons why he's doing it, if y'all were really for what he's for, it wouldn't have took Trump challenging the slave owners, a.k.a. the team owners, a.k.a. the motherfucking coon, douchebag ass, fucking pricks. Excuse my language on freedom of speech, but this is freedom of speech. Excuse me, my lighter dropped. But real talk though, y'all. And this is what it's about. You got to force their hand. And I've been watching some dope little interviews today, and a lot of people feel like the owners too. The owners are now making moves and pushing towards stands because Trump came for them and challenged them. Because if you aren't familiar with what Trump has been saying, he feels like anyone who's been taking any knees and quote unquote disrespecting the flag should be fired. Simple and plain. Fired, without a job, let go, get your ass out. Sons of bitches should be kicked off the field. Fired. Ooh, that's what he said. And it was like hilarious. You know what I mean? Like, so that is that why you guys are moving now? Is that why? So since he came actually for you, came for football, now and said to protest football, now we're making moves, huh? And then everyone's like, oh, damn, well, Trump's saying to boycott football too. So what are we going to do? How does this help? Like this, you got to understand. I don't give a fuck who has to scream boycott this shit. Boycott it until the hands are forced and Kaepernick has a job. I'm not fucking with it. It's that simple. And anybody who doesn't understand that, anybody who is ignoring that and blind to that, like I said, you're a liability and you got to go over there. Because we need to push these ratings down. We need to push these views down. We need to push these sales down. Because that's going to force these motherfuckers to make peace on all sides. We don't give a shit what y'all got to do to make sense for Trump. We'll stand for the flags. You'll get the whole fucking arena full of people standing with flag. But it's on y'all to do what's right. It's on y'all to give this man his job back. It's on y'all to convict these murderers who are getting away with killing multiple, hold on. Because y'all think it's a game, hold up. Y'all bear with it really fast. As I go to grasp the jibs for y'all. Because this ain't no game. Let me name off my real ones. We got Philando Castile, Terrence, Sandra Bland, Eric Gardner, Mike Brown, Rakia Boyd, Sean Bell, Tamir Rice, Freddie Gray, Dan Roy Henry, Oscar Grant, Kendrick McDade, Ayanna Jones, Ramarley Graham, Amodu, I don't know how to say my brother's name, rest in peace, Trayvon Martin, John Crawford, Jonathan Farrell, all dead with no convictions. That's only to name the public ones. You know what I'm saying? It gets so much deeper. It gets so much deeper. But they're not going to say that. We're not going to hit on that. You know what I mean? This is what we're doing it for. If y'all not standing for that, if that's not what y'all are doing this shit for, then we're never going to stand for the flag. Because check this out. Fuck the flag. We're not disrespecting the flag. Fuck a flag. We're talking about lives. Y'all talking about the veterans. Oh, they died for the flag. No, the fuck, they didn't die for a flag. They died for us to be free in a land where we're not fucking free. And so sadly, I try to hold back from saying that our veterans may have died for nothing, because that's very fucking a hard pill to swallow with me having families members who are veterans. But that's something to really fucking think about. Like, did you guys know? And do you guys know, like, what war really means and what war is? They're not just in Afghanistan playing. In Iraq and Iran, they haven't been in the Middle East playing and just chilling, waiting to see what the fuck's gonna happen. They've been killing, murdering kids, mothers, old people, innocent people for nothing in the name of America, in the name of the same flag that y'all are bitching about. That's a fact. I have friends, I have family. I know people who were in during 9/11, the 9/11 war, the fucking Osama bin Laden, Saddam Hussein, all that shit. And since then, been like, I have family and friends and loved ones who have experienced it and are very vocal about how they've had to do like crazy things. Like, for instance, one of my very, very good friends, who I won't say his name because they're very anal about this type of shit, getting out. And when I mean they, I mean the government. But did you know he said to me that when he was in Iraq, that they had to get on tanks. They had to get on tanks, into tanks, ride onto freeways, and their freeways and highways look just like our freeways and highways. They would have to get on their freeways and highways and literally start just shooting at every car coming, innocent people, killing them all for nothing, because they're at war with their country, they're at war. Fuck that. Period. Fuck that. Go kill who you need to kill. Go catch who you need to catch. You're traumatizing these people. And then what happens? Your vets come home. Or, we got, our veterans come home. Our family members come home. And then what happens? Are they coming home to luxury payments every month? Just amazing treatment, which they should be being treated with for risking their lives. We're paying football players, athletes, artists, so on and so forth, X's amounts of millions of dollars. Athletes get millions on millions on millions. And you mean to tell me we're not giving soldiers that are coming home $1 million each for risking their lives? Look at the look at the morals of this country, and y'all are bitching about a flag. I will never go to the army for this fucking country. I will never go be in a war for this country, ever. I will gladly spend however long y'all need me to go spend in jail, word to Muhammad Ali, the great, before I dare go and kill other innocent people or kill people and do exactly what they did to us and the Indians and the Hispanics and all the other motherfuckers that they've conquered. But y'all want us to turn around and do it just for you to send us home with some fucking badges, medals, and be broke and traumatized from having to kill a 6-year-old little boy who didn't do shit, but you thought he had a bomb? Those are the real experiences that are going on over there. And so I said all of that to say, that's all happening in the name of the flag? I'm curious to know. That's a question. Is that all happening in the name of the fucking flag? Because if so, then fuck that flag. Period. Period. I'm saying it. I'm not kneeling. I'm saying fuck the flag. Fuck it. If that's what it's in the name of. If the flag's in the name of coming and killing innocent people and taking people's land and raping their women and slaughtering their kids that aren't strong enough to work, and if that's what the flag's about, fuck the flag. Because we're still experiencing what that anthem is singing about. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Like, what the fuck? And the Rockets, like, they're talking about conquering people's lands and celebrating. No, I'm not putting no hand over no fucking heart. And I'm not kneeling and I'm not doing shit. I'm not being quiet. I'm not taking off my hat. I'm not putting out my weed. Fuck you. Because it's a lie. It'd be different if there was some actual, like, pride in the shit. And the things that it's supposed to represent. was really being pushed forward. It would feel so good to put our hands over our hearts, but that's not a reality. So stop being fucking naive. You idiots who have the nerve sometimes to argue the flag and someone disrespecting the flag and the veterans, and I've had people fight for this kind of, like, but do you see what's happening now? Are you so selfish? So fuck the people who are losing their lives in this country now. You're so what does the flag have to do with it? What does the flag have to do with it? The flag has everything to do with it. It's the mascot for the fucking country. Like, it's just, I don't know what the fuck to call it, but it's that for the country. It's the flag. It's everything. It's the pride in it. But what is that pride about? Nah, man. So then you guys get mad because he does the shit quietly. I'm not fucking with it. Because he could have did it like I would have did it. You don't want me to do it. Y'all don't want me to do it. I'm telling y'all. I'm the ratchet daddy you don't want to be fucking around with the influence, because I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it for real. But you know, at the end of the day, it's a reality that we're facing, and I can't ignore anyone ignoring it. I'm not fucking with you. I can't. It's really that serious to me, because this shit is something we're really facing right now. Fuck going out and trying to ride on people who look like me. Kill a motherfucker over a street I can't even kick it on longer than 30 minutes without the police coming and telling me I gotta leave, or putting a nigga on gang file. You want me to go kill niggas behind that shit? When this motherfucker's right in our face saying fuck our skin color, fuck who we are, not fuck the street, not fuck none of that. They're saying fuck who you look in the mirror. Fuck that. That's what they're saying. Sons of bitches. That's what they're saying. That's what your president is saying. This isn't coming from just racist Joe Schmo that lives in Utah or fucking Alabama, and he's like, no, this is coming from the president of the United States. Like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Jim Crow era, and they were like hanging motherfuckers left to right. And just so many blacks and were just being killed for nothing. And it was like a parade, a celebration to just murder black people. This is after slavery. And did you know that in the year of 2015, there was more people, black people, killed by police than there was killed in the worst year of the Jim Crow era? That's some crazy shit to think about. That was 2 years ago. And so we're not just bitching about old shit. We're not. This shit is right here in our face. And it's going down. And now we're in a more scary and worse position now, because look at who's against us now. The president. The president of the whole country isn't even for, and then he says slick shit like it's not about race. Shut up, my nigga. You're not fooling nobody. You're not. It's 100% about race. When you got Nazis marching around and running people over and killing motherfuckers, and in 2017, and you're referring to them as good people and nice, fine people, and the people who are quietly, like, stop being fucking dumb, guys. The people who are quietly protesting, literally quietly taking a knee. They're not walking out. They're not fucking twerking and clown dancing and mooning the camera during the national anthem. They're taking a knee, and they're quietly protesting. And they're sons of bitches, publicly by the president. Y'all motherfuckers better wake up. Freedom of speech, you dig? If y'all been rocking with it so far, we ain't done no. But if y'all been rocking, man, make sure y'all been leaving comments and all that. Because I'm kicking flavor right now. I'm kicking flavor. You know what I'm saying? And it's a very real thing. You know, and you could run from it. You could run from the truth, hide from the truth, do all the shit that you want to do. You can do it all day long. But eventually it's going to smack your ass right in the face. But by then, you won't even be involved in the organizations that's going on, in the silent societies that are being put together by our people. Your ass going to be so out the loop, you fucking dumbass. And I can't wait for you to be. Because you don't need to be nowhere near it. Nowhere near the revolution. Nowhere near the movement. Because it's coming. It's coming. He's came for the Muslims. He's come for the blacks. He's come for the Mexicans. He's come for the Indians. They've been coming. This is all recent. The dude ain't even been president in a year. Look at the uproar. And what really blows me is how it's such a fairy tale for all the most wealthy African Americans to come together to start all these leagues. Why is that shit such a fairy tale? Like, why is that something that's just not being done within a month? Because it's so doable. There's so many powerful African Americans with over 400 million, 500 million. I ain't counting nobody's pockets because I don't got it. But it's a reality. It is. And it's so fucking doable. The best athletes, sadly to say, I mean, as far as basketball and football is concerned, are black for the most part. Let's just cut the shit. I mean, let's be real. Who's the best fucking basketball player of all time? Who's the best football players of all time? Well, I mean, Tom Brady can be debated as one of the best football players of all time, but he's a quarterback, so it's not much. Well, he's definitely athletic, but you get what I mean. The average, you know, if you have 10 players, now soccer's a whole different world. Golf, Tiger Woods was the best. Tennis, you got the sisters fucking shit up. Like, and this isn't even on some, black people are better than, no, I'm just stating the fact that we're awesome as fuck at sports and physical shit. And we got some dough, and we could easily come together and start our own leagues. Straight up, it's not a hard thing. It's not a fairy tale. And that's what really, I think it has a lot to do with, like, obviously fear, you know, and people, well, because a lot of these power players, like Oprah, for instance, yeah, Oprah's fucking a bajillionaire. We know that. Yeah, Oprah is black. We know that. Yeah, Oprah has her own TV network. We know that. But Oprah, and just like a lot of our other very fortunate, wealthy brothers and sisters of color, a lot of that is funded by European dollars, by European foundations, which in turn is being controlled by white supremacy at the end of the day. Because if you're over Oprah's money, that means you have the real bag, the bag. And so it's just like, you got to think really think this shit through and understand and understand that, like, this shit is not no fairy tale. All it takes is action. All it takes is strategy. All it takes is execution. We must strategize, all of us. And, like, for my people that aren't black, I want you guys to, like, really hear this. Because it's not like this isn't oh man, why is there only, it's all about black people? Like, if trust and believe, if we were in the United States and Asians were just being killed every fucking other week and just being slaughtered, black people, we can't even help but getting people business. We finna ride. Like, that's how we are. Same with the Hispanics. If that, like, We're gonna ride. But that's not what's being broadcasted. That's not what's happening. What's happening is what we're seeing happen. Now what you are seeing more though is they definitely are showing other races being shot by police and killed more. They definitely are, to show that, hey, it's not just black people being killed, which I'm not mad at, because if I'm not for anybody losing their lives to fucking police, let alone anybody, but damn sure not no police. That should be the last option on your belt. Unless you have a gun being pointed at you, you shouldn't even be thinking of your gun. But that's not what's being programmed in them. They damn near being told to shoot first, from what we can see. And so for my people that aren't of color listening, just know that, like, this isn't let's just spoil black people or make all this shit about black people or give black people something to, like, nah, man. Really hear the cry and really see and feel the pain, because it's a real fucking thing. Like, I got a son, man. My son is 6. I really have to think about what he's going to grow up in, the world he's going to live in. Like, are they going to start planting chips in us? Are they going to start fucking, like, setting it up to where you can't leave your house unless you do this or you do that? Like, it's some real wild shit that's being in the works. How do I know? Because Trump's president. The moment that happened, that let me know, okay, this government is up to some shit. You know? And with all these crazy world disasters going on, there's some, it's some shit. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I always gotta hit the fucking mic. But there's some shit going down, guys. And I would say this, the best thing I do have to feel and look forward to is the fact that every time that there's pain, that there's darkness, that there's turmoil, that there's heartbreak, that there's a fall, it's always a climb. There's always light. It always is triumph. You know, there's always something that has to come from that. And that's what we have to look forward to, you know, as just a nation, as a people, as the tribe, as the Good Vibe tribe, as the freedom of speech listeners. That's what we have to look forward to. And we really got to get vocal. We can't let people keep making excuses. We can't let people keep copping out. We got to start holding motherfuckers accountable or distance yourself. It's simple. Your world will work without me, and my world will definitely work without you if you aren't aligned with the spirit I'm in, if you ain't free. Because freedom is mental freedom, not the fucking encaged, bound, constricted, conflicted mindset that our people and the people in this fucking country are stuck in. I'm not talking about that. And how do we know we're stuck in that? Because we're allowing our president to 100% ignore a disaster that's going on in this country right now, Puerto Rico, and talk about football instead. Whites should be going crazy over that shit. Asians, Mexicans, blacks, fucking greens, oranges, damn, everybody, cats, dogs, fucking Vietnamese, everybody needs to be going crazy over that type of shit right there. How does that not send us all in uproar? Because systematically motherfuckers are blinded by design. Now you love football more than you love lives. Now you love football more than you love justice. You love your own personal entertainment more than you love your motherfucking 14-year-old son getting home safely. Because one day you're going to have to be in this position. You just go, oh, man, damn, I should have listened. I knew I should have listened. Shut up. Shut it up now and get your ass away. Straight up. So this was definitely a message to the freedom fighters. Clear yourself from the fearful, half-step, fickle motherfuckers. You gots to. If a person ain't standing for nothing, you know that they falling for any and everything. It's so not cliche. It's 2017, and if you ain't about nothing, if you ain't standing for nothing, the only thing motherfuckers is about is they own pleasure, self-enjoyment, self-satisfaction, goddamn. I can't do it. I can't be associated. I can't, because I gotta mount up with the Warriors right now. I gotta mount up with the motherfucking Warriors. And I'm not talking about Curry. I'm talking about the real deal Warriors. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that's ready to lock arms, ready to do whatever it takes to bring love, peace, unity to this country within all of us, to where it's all just love. And if you do feel a way, that shit is hidden in your house. But this blunt disrespect of race, people, creed, color, religion, that shit has to stop. And if it don't stop, we won't stop. Simple as that. Freedom of motherfucking speech. Late episode. I apologize for my tardiness. I am turned up. I got something special for y'all Wednesday. This is a real thing. Y'all make sure y'all sharing this, liking this, following this, telling everybody you know about it. This one was serious. I'm sorry for the tension. I'm sorry for the tone. It's a real thing for me, and I just hope that it really resonated with your soul, resonated with your spirit, really hit home for your life. And if it didn't, remember this: don't take anything personally. And that wraps up another episode of Freedom of Speech with your boy Larry Belafonte. That was one of them ones. And we gonna have more of those type of vibes, because sometimes I just gotta get that real life shit off my chest. You know, if it was offensive to you and your spirit, that's between you and God. I mean, shit, hey. This is freedom of speech, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, thumb it up, whatever the fuck you allowed to do. Follow it, tell somebody about it, share it. You know, if you really rocking with it, I ask of you to share this with like 3 people you know, and just put them on game, because it's some real shit that got to be heard. So, I need y'all. Let's help make this shit grow. Let's help push this knowledge and these gems, man. I love y'all.